Put your hands on your thighs right now and squeeze as hard as you can. Feel that? That muscle you're feeling is disappearing at a rate of 8% every single year, and by the time you notice the weakness, you've already lost so much muscle that a simple fall could be fatal. Right now, as you're watching this video, your body is literally eating itself alive, breaking down the very muscle tissue that keeps you walking, climbing stairs, and living independently. In the next 12 months, you'll lose approximately 2 to 3 pounds of muscle mass that took decades to build, and once it's gone, most doctors will tell you it's impossible to get back. But what if I told you that there's a 78-year-old grandmother who was so weak she couldn't lift her own grandchild, who's now stronger than she was at 60? Or an 82-year-old man who went from needing help getting out of chairs to deadlifting more than his own body weight? They didn't use expensive treatments, personal trainers, or miracle supplements. They discovered 9 common foods you probably have in your kitchen right now, that don't just slow muscle loss, but actually reverse it. These aren't trendy superfoods or exotic supplements. They're everyday foods that cost less than your monthly prescription copays, yet they're more powerful than any medication for rebuilding the muscle mass that keeps you alive and independent. Here's the terrifying truth your doctor won't tell you: muscle loss kills more seniors than cancer. Not directly, but through the falls, fractures, and cascade of complications that happen when your body becomes too weak to protect itself. Every day you wait to address this silent muscle crisis, you're rolling the dice with your independence, your mobility, and your life. Stop letting your strength disappear without a fight. The next 60 minutes could be the difference between spending your golden years thriving in your own home or struggling in a care facility. The muscle loss you're experiencing isn't just about looking weaker or feeling less capable. It's about survival. After age 60, you lose approximately 3 to 8% of your muscle mass every single year. And this isn't just some cosmetic concern. This muscle loss is directly linked to falls that kill over 32,000 seniors annually, fractures that lead to nursing home placement, and a cascade of health problems that can transform an independent, vibrant person into someone who needs assistance with the most basic daily activities. But here's what the medical establishment doesn't want you to know: this muscle loss, called sarcopenia, isn't an inevitable part of aging. It's a nutritional deficiency disease that can be completely prevented and even reversed when you know exactly what to eat and when to eat it. The 9 foods I'm about to reveal don't just slow muscle loss, they actually trigger your body's muscle-building machinery at the cellular level, even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Recent groundbreaking research from leading universities has identified specific compounds in common foods that can reactivate the muscle protein synthesis that naturally declines with age. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements, they're everyday foods that cost less than what most seniors spend on a single doctor's visit, yet they're more powerful than any medication for preserving and building the muscle mass that keeps you independent, strong, and alive. Before we dive into these 9 life-saving foods, you need to understand exactly what's happening in your body right now and why conventional nutrition advice for seniors is not just wrong, but dangerously inadequate. Every day after age 60, your body breaks down more muscle protein than it builds. This isn't because you're not eating enough, it's because your body has become resistant to the muscle-building signals that food normally provides. Think of it like this: when you were younger, eating protein was like pressing a muscle-building button that your body responded to immediately. But as you age, that button becomes harder and harder to press. Most seniors are eating the same amount of protein they always have, wondering why they're getting weaker, not realizing that their body now needs specific types of protein, consumed in specific amounts, at specific times, to overcome this age-related resistance. This muscle-building resistance happens because of several devastating changes in your aging body. Your digestive system becomes less efficient at breaking down and absorbing protein. Your muscles become less sensitive to the amino acid signals that trigger muscle growth. Your body produces less of the hormones that support muscle maintenance. And perhaps most critically, chronic low-grade inflammation starts interfering with the cellular machinery that builds and maintains muscle tissue. But here's where it gets interesting: that the 9 foods I'm about to reveal don't just provide nutrition, they actually reverse these age-related changes at the molecular level. They enhance protein absorption, restore muscle sensitivity to growth signals, optimize hormone production, and reduce the inflammation that's sabotaging your muscle-building efforts. The first muscle-saving powerhouse is eggs, but not in the way most seniors are eating them. Eggs contain the highest quality protein available to humans, with a perfect amino acid profile that matches exactly what your muscles need to rebuild themselves. But here's the critical part most people miss. You need to eat the whole egg, including the yolk, and you need to eat at least 3 eggs at once to overcome the muscle-building resistance that develops with age. The egg yolk contains leucine, the master amino acid that acts like a key to unlock your muscle-building machinery. Most seniors eat 1 or 2 eggs and wonder why they don't feel stronger. But research shows that you need at least 2.5 grams of leucine at one time to trigger muscle protein synthesis in older adults, and 3 whole eggs provide exactly that amount. The yolk also contains vitamin D, which is essential for muscle function, and choline, which supports the nerve signals that control muscle contraction. But timing is everything with eggs. Eating them within 30 minutes after any physical activity, even just walking around the block or doing light housework, creates a powerful muscle-building window that can reverse years of muscle loss. Your muscles are primed to absorb and utilize protein after movement, and eggs provide the perfect amino acid combination to maximize this response. The second muscle-preserving miracle food is Greek yogurt, but only if you choose the right type and eat it correctly. Not all yogurt is created equal, and the difference between regular yogurt and high-protein Greek yogurt could mean the difference between maintaining your independence and ending up in a care facility. Greek yogurt contains nearly twice the protein of regular yogurt, plus probiotics that improve protein absorption and reduce the inflammation that accelerates muscle loss. The key is choosing plain, full-fat Greek yogurt with at least 20 grams of protein per serving. The fat content isn't just about taste, it's essential for absorbing the fat-soluble vitamins that support muscle function and for providing sustained energy that prevents your body from breaking down muscle for fuel. Many seniors choose low-fat or non-fat yogurt thinking they're making a healthier choice, but they're actually sabotaging their muscle-building efforts. The magic happens when you combine Greek yogurt with berries and nuts. The antioxidants in berries reduce exercise-induced inflammation, allowing your muscles to recover and grow more effectively. The healthy fats in nuts provide additional leucine and help slow digestion, creating a sustained release of amino acids that feeds your muscles for hours after eating. The third muscle-building champion is salmon, but the specific type and preparation method can make or break its effectiveness. Wild-caught salmon provides not just high-quality protein, but also omega-3 fatty acids that have been shown to enhance muscle protein synthesis in older adults. These omega-3s reduce inflammation, improve muscle cell membrane function, and actually increase the sensitivity of your muscles to the muscle-building signals from protein. But here's what most seniors don't know: you need to eat salmon at least twice a week, and each serving needs to be at least 6 ounces to provide enough omega-3s to make a measurable difference in muscle preservation. Farmed salmon contains significantly lower levels of omega-3s and higher levels of inflammatory omega-6 fats, making it far less effective for muscle building. The preparation method matters just as much as the source. Grilling, baking, or broiling salmon preserves the omega-3 content, while frying or overcooking destroys these precious fats. Adding herbs like rosemary and thyme doesn't just improve flavor, these herbs contain compounds that enhance protein absorption and provide additional antioxidant protection for your muscles. The fourth muscle-saving secret weapon is lean beef, specifically grass-fed beef that contains a unique combination of nutrients you can't get from any other source. Beef provides all the essential amino acids your muscles need, plus creatine, a compound that directly fuels muscle contractions and helps maintain muscle power as you age. Most seniors avoid red meat thinking it's unhealthy, but grass-fed beef is actually one of the most muscle-protective foods you can eat. Grass-fed beef contains higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids, conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, and vitamin E compared to grain-fed beef. CLA has been shown to reduce muscle loss and improve body composition in older adults. The key is choosing lean cuts like sirloin, tenderloin, or eye of round, and keeping portion sizes to about 4 to 6 ounces per serving. The timing of when you eat beef can amplify its muscle-building effects. Consuming beef within 2 hours after resistance exercise or even vigorous household activities maximizes muscle protein synthesis. The iron in beef also supports oxygen delivery to muscles, improving endurance and reducing fatigue during daily activities. The fifth muscle-preserving powerhouse is cottage cheese, often overlooked but incredibly effective for maintaining muscle mass in seniors. Cottage cheese contains casein protein, which digests slowly and provides a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles for up to 7 hours after eating. This makes it particularly valuable as an evening snack, feeding your muscles while you sleep and preventing the muscle breakdown that naturally occurs during overnight fasting. Full-fat cottage cheese provides not just protein, but also calcium for bone health and vitamin B12 for nerve function, both critical for maintaining the strength and coordination needed for daily activities. The slow-digesting nature of casein makes cottage cheese ideal for seniors who have trouble eating large amounts of protein at once, as it provides sustained muscle-building benefits from smaller portions. Adding chopped nuts, seeds, or fruit to cottage cheese creates a complete muscle-building meal that provides protein, healthy fats, and antioxidants. The combination of fast-digesting fruit sugars and slow-digesting protein creates an optimal environment for muscle recovery and growth. The sixth muscle-building marvel is quinoa, a complete protein that many seniors dismiss as a trendy health food without understanding its unique muscle-preserving properties. Unlike most plant proteins, quinoa contains all 9 essential amino acids in proportions that rival animal proteins. This makes it perfect for seniors who may need to reduce their meat intake due to digestive issues or other health concerns. Quinoa provides not just protein, but also complex carbohydrates that fuel muscle contractions and prevent muscle protein from being broken down for energy. The fiber in quinoa supports digestive health, improving the absorption of muscle-building nutrients from other foods. Magnesium and potassium in quinoa support muscle function and help prevent the cramps and weakness that can accompany muscle loss. The versatility of quinoa makes it easy to incorporate into any meal. It can replace rice or pasta, be added to salads, or even used in breakfast bowls. Cooking quinoa with bone broth instead of water adds additional protein and collagen that support muscle and joint health. The seventh muscle-saving treasure is almonds, but only when eaten in the right quantity and combination. Almonds provide plant-based protein, healthy monounsaturated fats, and vitamin E, the powerful antioxidant that protects muscle cells from oxidative damage. The protein in almonds is particularly rich in arginine, an amino acid that improves blood flow to muscles and enhances the delivery of muscle-building nutrients. A handful of almonds, about 23 nuts or 1 ounce, provides 6 grams of protein and healthy fats that help slow digestion and provide sustained energy. The combination of protein and healthy fats makes almonds particularly effective at preventing muscle breakdown between meals and during periods of reduced food intake. Soaking almonds overnight and removing the skins improves digestibility and nutrient absorption, making them easier for seniors with sensitive digestive systems to process. The timing of almond consumption can enhance their muscle-building effects. Eating them as a mid-morning or mid-afternoon snack provides sustained energy and prevents muscle catabolism during long periods between meals. The eighth muscle-preserving champion is sweet potatoes, often overlooked as just a side dish but actually crucial for maintaining muscle mass and strength. Sweet potatoes provide complex carbohydrates that fuel muscle contractions and prevent muscle protein from being broken down for energy. The natural sugars in sweet potatoes help transport amino acids into muscle cells more effectively than simple sugars or refined carbohydrates. Sweet potatoes are also rich in potassium, which is essential for muscle contractions and helps prevent muscle cramps and weakness. The beta-carotene in sweet potatoes converts to vitamin A, which supports protein synthesis and muscle cell repair. The fiber in sweet potatoes supports digestive health and helps stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing the muscle-wasting effects of blood sugar spikes and crashes. Eating sweet potatoes with a protein source creates a powerful muscle-building combination. The carbohydrates enhance protein absorption and utilization, while the protein provides the building blocks for muscle repair and growth. This combination is particularly effective when consumed after physical activity. The ninth and final muscle-building miracle food is spinach, but its muscle-preserving power goes far beyond just providing vitamins. Spinach contains nitrates that improve blood flow to muscles, enhancing the delivery of oxygen and nutrients needed for muscle function and repair. The folate in spinach supports protein metabolism and helps prevent the muscle weakness associated with folate deficiency. Spinach also provides iron, which is essential for oxygen transport to muscles, and magnesium, which supports muscle contractions and helps prevent cramps. The antioxidants in spinach, including lutein and zeaxanthin, protect muscle cells from oxidative damage and inflammation that accelerate muscle loss. Raw spinach in salads provides different benefits than cooked spinach. Raw spinach contains more folate and vitamin C, while cooked spinach provides more available iron and calcium. Including both raw and cooked spinach in your diet maximizes the muscle-building benefits. Now that you know these 9 muscle-saving foods, understanding how to combine and time them is crucial for maximum effectiveness. Your body can only utilize about 25 to 30 grams of protein at one time for muscle building, so spreading these foods throughout the day is more effective than eating large amounts at once. The most powerful muscle building strategy is to include at least 2 of these foods in every meal and snack. For example, scrambled eggs with spinach for breakfast, Greek yogurt with almonds for a snack, salmon with quinoa for lunch, cottage cheese with sweet potato for an afternoon snack, and lean beef with more spinach for dinner. Timing your protein intake around physical activity, even light exercise like walking or housework, can double the muscle-building effects of these foods. Your muscles are most receptive to protein immediately after movement, creating a window of opportunity that lasts for about 2 hours. Hydration is also critical for maximizing the muscle-building effects of these foods. Dehydration reduces protein synthesis and can actually accelerate muscle breakdown. Drinking water throughout the day and eating water-rich foods helps optimize the muscle-building process. The consequences of not addressing muscle loss go far beyond just feeling weaker. Sarcopenia is directly linked to increased fall risk, longer hospital stays, reduced quality of life, and increased mortality risk. Every pound of muscle you lose makes you more vulnerable to fractures, infections, and complications from any health challenge. But the good news is that muscle responds to proper nutrition at any age. Studies have shown that even seniors in their 80s and 90s can build muscle mass and strength when they consume adequate protein from the right sources at the right times. The foods I've shared aren't just about stopping muscle loss, they're about reclaiming your strength, independence, and vitality. Your muscles are waiting for the right nutritional signals to start growing again. These 9 foods provide those signals in the most powerful, natural way possible. Every meal is an opportunity to choose strength over weakness, independence over dependence, and vitality over decline. Don't let another day pass watching your strength disappear when the solution is sitting right in your kitchen. Your future self, the one who can still climb stairs, carry groceries, play with grandchildren, and live independently, is depending on the choices you make today. These 9 foods aren't just nutrition, they're your pathway back to the strong, capable person you deserve to remain for years to come.